Hi everybody, happy Monday, and welcome back to my Hitting the Mark series. Today's video is about what I think it means to be a man. I get it, that's a really vague statement. I'm sure, and a lot of guys have their own views on what manhood is. But today we're going to focus on what I think it is from a godly perspective. And for starters, to me, manhood means being respectful of any of those around you, respectful of your friends, your family, which could include your parents, siblings, and most especially respectful of your spouse or your significant other, whatever place you're in. Being respectful, like some people get that confused today, especially today, with, as they say, being whipped. Now, to clarify, and I say this with a little bit of bias, being whipped and being respectful are two completely different things. Like, because I'm respectful of my wife and of other women, doesn't mean I'm whipped. It means that I love my wife and I'm willing to do what she needs me to do or what she asks me to do because I love her and I want her to be happy. And she has never asked me to do anything that was beyond reasoning, nor will she ever do that. And for that I respect her, among other things. And being a man to me also means not only being respectful of your spouse but of your family in general. As guys get older, we start to kind of break away a little bit. We gain independence from our parents or whoever we're living with, and that can cause some tension, especially if the guy is still fairly young but is actually, by all intents and purposes, independent of his family. I've heard it said from a number of people that being respectful of your parents as an adult does not constitute having to obey them. You can respectfully say something to them that you need to say, and they can give advice, but you have the ability to, and to some extent, I think, the right to say, I love you and I respect you because you're my parents, but I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. I don't have to do what you say anymore. And that's, as far as independence goes, I've come into it pretty late, but I like to think that I'm doing a pretty good job. I am married. I have my own place. I have my own car. I have a job that I'm enjoying. I have a life that I enjoy, and I'm doing it for the most part on my own. And biblically, that's how it's supposed to be. A man is supposed to, at some point, leave his parents or leave his family if he's getting married, and his wife becomes his family, and she is supposed to be paramount in his life, in everything. And that relationship becomes before any other relationship on this earth that you can have. And it's a hard thing. It's not an easy thing to do sometimes, because of course you still love your family that you're not living with anymore, or that you don't see so much anymore. But again, if you're married or you're planning on getting married, you've already made the commitment to that woman that you're with, that you've pledged to spend your life with, and to spend that life, protecting her, loving her, respecting her. And also, being a man to me also means, you got to stand up. You got to stand up. You got to speak up. You got to speak out. Again, I'm coming pretty late into that myself, but I know how to do it, and I have done it, and I am doing it. And that's a hard thing also. I completely acknowledge that. I completely agree with that. It is hard. But I believe as a man that I have to stand up for myself. I have to stand up for my wife. I have to stand up for my beliefs. And that can fray some nerves. That can fray some tempers with other people that you're in contact with. Sometimes with your own family, who may not understand your position. They may not understand your beliefs, or may not even really respect the relationship you have with your spouse, for whatever reason. It could be anything. But guys, if you're married or you're considering marriage, know that your wife has to be the most important person in your life, has to be the most important relationship you will have to the day you die. And being a man to me means being respectful, but being firm when you need to. And that can include being firm with your family members when it comes to it. Again, not an easy thing to do. But sometimes it has to happen. It has to be done. I think... Pardon me, the cat wants to join me. Hi, Sparrow. Hi. Hey, you want to say hi? No, she's busy looking for a mosquito. So anyway, guys, I really hope that this is in some way, shape, or form insightful or relieving or helpful if you're watching this, or if you're paying attention to my written posts. And I can look forward to continuing on with this series, and we'll see you all in next week's video.